Hello and welcome to another edition of Warrior Chat. I'm your host, Doug Walters. With me today are two of our Susquehannock High School students who are playing integral roles in the creation of a new Susky station. So with me are junior Kelsey McCullough, and also to my left here is Miriam Klopsick. Thank you for joining me this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So as I mentioned, we want to talk about the new Susky station today. It's an initiative that's being put together by Mr. Tom Laurie and Mrs. Kellen McCullough in your respective entrepreneurial and life skills classes. Is that right?
That's correct, yes.
And it sounds like the goal here is to create a space where you as students can actually put together and run and maintain a small storefront here in the high school. Tell me a little bit about, what maybe got this idea running and where you see yourselves playing a role in this and kind of what you're hoping to achieve through this experience.
Right, okay. Well, probably about 2 years ago, the entrepreneurship class ran a coffee shop, and that was really successful. Students loved it, so we kind of wanted to branch it off of that. Throughout the year, students have wanted something where they can get food and drink throughout the school day other than the cafeteria. So I think Mr. Laurie and Mrs. McCullough kind of branched it off of that. And the life skill students, Mr. Laurie's class, will be able to work there, and then the entrepreneurship class and different business classes will be able to use like real life business opportunities throughout that.
Excellent. And obviously this kind of thing can't be run for free. You actually
Right.
have to go out and procure supplies and staff it and hopefully get some support from the community as well. I know that recently the project was given a $1,000 innovation grant from the York County Alliance for Learning. So that $1,000, is that going to completely fund your project, or is that just kind of giving you the boost you need to get off the ground?
That'll definitely just give us a boost. We got different money from different organizations throughout the school. We pulled from different funds and different organizations in order to kind of put this all together. I know Mr. Laurie and Mrs. McCullough worked hard to get a grant, and that's definitely like helping us a lot, putting it towards like a cart, the food, different things we need to run the station.
Mm-hmm.
But Mr. Laurie's kids will take the initiative and work really hard in operating the Susky station.
Excellent. So Miriam, maybe you can tell us a little bit about what you'll be able to do in running the Susky station. What kind of things will you be doing on a day-to-day basis?
Well, life skills, we use like shopping stuff for like food or snacks and other stuff for the Susky station. So the life skills we'll be buying while we're doing the working, like giants or sawmills. They can shop the food for the Susky station.
Gotcha. So I know that the life skills class actually does go out several times a week, to area stores where you get some work experience. But I think what you're saying is that the community will actually be able to support Susky Station by going to some of those stores and helping to buy items for you to sell here in the high school?
Yes, that's correct.
That's excellent. In addition to getting the supplies, what will you be doing as far as running the register? Will you be learning how to take money from people and make change, things like that?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, that's very exciting. So I think where the Susky station is now is kind of at the end of the research stage. Can you tell us a little bit about the research that you in the entrepreneur class have done to get us to this point?
Well, first we looked at different carts and trying to find one at like the correct size with like different logos and things that we could like easier, or like an easier paint job or something that would match like kind of the decor of the school. And then we asked different students what they would like to see at the store, like food-wise, drink-wise, different supplies, clothing, and just tried to like get an input of what they do want to see, what they would buy in order to make it more successful.
Mm-hmm. And in addition to putting together a business plan about the products and the setup and everything that you'll need
Right.
to get it running, what are you looking to do to market this and tell people that it's available, and also to share with the community that they can in some way contribute to your success as student entrepreneurs?
Right. Well, it'll be in the school, so the students and teachers will have access to it. They'll know it's around. But the community-wise, we haven't quite put a marketing plan together, but that's one of our next steps. We got to see how to correctly market it to the community, make sure they're aware of what's going on, and how the students are being active in the Susquehannock station.
Mm-hmm. And now, obviously, this is something that is not up and running yet, but
Right.
you're looking to get it running for the 16-17 school year.
Right.
Once the Susquehannock station is running, I think then you'll also be able to look at the numbers that you're generating.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about how you're going to analyze how that business venture is doing.
Well, the business classes will, with the leadership of Mrs. McCullough and Mr. Laurie, will look at the numbers, kind of like put it together, look at like all the accounting stuff, finances. Those classes will definitely be involved, and which will give them real life experience on like what's going on in the station. We haven't quite put together like exactly what's going on, but we're still in the final steps of that.
Great. Well, that's all very exciting, and I think everyone here is grateful to the York County Alliance for Learning for providing that initial funding to get this off the ground. And obviously we're excited to see Mr. Laurie's class and the life skills groups, and also Mrs. McCullough's class and the entrepreneurial students to work together to make this a successful business here within the high school. Any final thoughts that Miriam or you, Kelsey, would like to share before we end?
We're just really excited to get it on the road and see how successful it can be.
Excellent,
Yeah.
and we're all excited to see that as well. Well, for Kelsey McCullough and Miriam Klopsick, I'm Doug Walters. On behalf of all of Susquehannock High School's video production students, along with Mr. Mark Rill and Mr. Tim Hare, we thank you for tuning in to Warrior Chat today, and we'll see you next time.